what better time to review the Mini Racers Dino Egg Cruisers? I really am shocked that I even found them at all, let alone this insanely cool box. Yeah, so I just went to Toys R Us and I was lucky enough to find well, not all of them, but I found 5 unique Mini Racers Dino Egg Cruisers, and there they all are right there. There's 8 of them. Now, I only found 5 unique ones. We'll talk about how I know which one is which, because they're supposed to be a surprise, of course. But the really cool thing about this is I found the box as well. There's actually 8 other ones here. We just just emptied it and asked to take the box, and they didn't really care. Now, I don't think you're supposed to take the box usually unless you know, it's completely empty. It wasn't empty, but oh well. You know, I couldn't pass this up to get this box. I know it's just a cardboard box, but it is one of a kind. Because a lot of these, if you think about it, they're going to get thrown out at stores because they're not going to keep cardboard boxes. So it's pretty cool to have it, and only a handful of people will be able to have it, because in Target in the States where these are sold, for the most part, that's really only where they're sold, I think. They don't even come in boxes. They just put them in their little Easter basket section, and you don't really get to see this awesome box. There's so much like cool details on it that I love. Most people wouldn't really care, it's just a cardboard box, but I think it looks so cool. Same style and artistic, like 2D drawing style to this packaging that the you know, the T-Rex, the Roll and Chomp Dino, that one had on its packaging. Looks so cool. We got a bunch of, I think that's a Spino Crank Shafter-X. Got some kind of long neck dinosaur back there. With the volcano, of course, and that really cool, ominous looking prehistoric sky. So cool. Yeah, they are called the Dino Egg Cruisers from the Mini Racers line, of course. And there is 8 of them. So we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Cave Lightning McQueen, Cave Mater, the Spino Crank Shafter-X, the Mechaturbonotops, the Westphalanopus, Ankylosaurus, and the baby Quadratorchosaur, who I am pretty excited to get that one, probably more than any of them, because he was actually released as a color changer not too long ago. I don't have that one. I do already have these 3 though. They're actually right over here. The T-Rex, McQueen, and Mater, of course. I got them in that 3-pack I reviewed around Christmas time. And so yeah, I guess I already have them, so hopefully I don't get them. But I could use an extra Mater because mine's pretty chipped up. But overall for the box, it's pretty well the same on each side. It's just really cool to have. Really happy I was able to get it. And it even has a hole on the top for you to put the eggs in. And there's mine. So yeah, without any further ado, let's check out the bottom. Anything on there? No, not really. Alright, so this is how you open them. We have 5 eggs today. I know there's 8, but like I said, I checked all the numbers on the bottom. And that is how I knew which one was which. As you can see there, each one has their own little number. The last 2 digits of the number, really the last digit for the most part, says 04, see? So this is unique to this car. So the other ones are not going to have that. And that's how I knew which ones to get. Because if not, it's just a surprise, and they're too expensive to treat them like Kinder Eggs and, you know, just buy 20 of them and see what one you get. Because most likely, you're going to get McQueen. Because I saw a lot of number 1s, and I'm assuming that is McQueen. But if you guys don't know, all of these actual characters appeared in the first episode of the Disney Plus TV series Cars on the Road, and that was called Dino Park, the very first episode. And it featured all these guys basically in a dream that Mater had, a daydream of sorts. He fell asleep at the Dino Park because he wasn't too interested in dinosaurs. And then he had this crazy dream with all of these cool dinosaurs in it, so that's where they all come from, of course. And without any further ado, I really want to get these opened. The packaging is actually pretty basic though on the actual eggs. A little plastic wrap, it just says Cars on the Road. So I guess you can kind of see that sky design that we have on the box. You got the Mattel logo, the Mattel logo, and the Mini Racers logo. I don't even know, does it even say Mini Racers Dino Egg Cruisers on here? I don't even think it does. Wow, that's surprising. That's kind of weird actually. It should say what they're actually called, so this little line is called. They even got a little McQueen with a question mark on it, just to inform you that they are surprise eggs. But not really if you do some research and you figure out which one is which, and then it's not so much of a surprise. But now it's time to open these eggs, finally. So this one is number 4. Let's see who this is. A little tag right there we can rip. See who we get. Oh wow, that's cool. It actually has the Cars on the Road logo embossed onto there. I didn't know that. That's pretty darn cool. Ah, so we have a little warning sheet, a choking hazard, and, oh man, we got the Tyrannosaurus Rex, who I already have. It's a little unfortunate, but I don't think he's any different. I guess we'll have to see. We'll compare him later on, but yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wasn't really expecting that one for number 4. I would have thought, if anything, it would have been number 3. But that's all right. I was assuming we'd get at least some duplicates. Maybe I shouldn't have even got that 3-pack, but I never really envisioned they'd make this line, so that's why I did. Anyways, this one is number 1. So, oh boy, this is probably going to be McQueen. I would not doubt it. I really like how they put the Cars on the Road logo, though. That is pretty nice. Definitely going to have to keep these eggs and put them out at Easter time. Nice little decoration. So honestly, it's not that bad that I have duplicates now. Oh, I can already see the red. It is Cave Lightning McQueen. Yeah, not too excited about this one. If anything, I would have rather had Cave Mater, because mine is chipped a little bit. Oops. Yeah, not too bad though. Alright, let's get a new one now, please. Come on, please get a new one. Coming in hot with number 6. This has got to be a good one. I'm sure this is, because no way number 6 is Mater, right? So, please, can we have a new one? I'm really hoping so. Well, unfortunately, our good pal Mr. Box did not want to cooperate, and he decided to drop the phone. But anyways, we have Mr. Rock now, so we're all good. Moving along with number 6. So let's see who we get. This has to be a new one. I really hope it's the Spino Crank Shafterex, but I don't know. I took a quick look at which number is which, so I have an idea, but honestly, I'm not quite sure. It's blue. Which one is blue? It's the Ankylosaurus. Wow. Now that's a good one. That's cool. I don't have this one beforehand, so that is awesome. Wow. I'm actually really shocked to get this one. He looks good. And remember, we'll take a closer look at them later on to see how they look up close, but for now, I just want to get through with this fun unboxing. It actually feels like we're outside in prehistoric times, so that's why I wanted to do it outside for another reason. But anyways, we have number 5 now. Yeah, actually, no. I'm going to save that one for later. I feel like that might be a good one. Let's do number 2. I think I know who this is. We only have 5. I wish I had 8 to unbox, but they actually are pretty expensive. $7.49 at Toys R Us in Canada, so definitely more expensive than I would have thought. I can't seem to get this one opened. Almost. There we go. I have a feeling this is Mater, though, which is unfortunate, but actually, I wouldn't mind another Mater. Like I said, my other one's chipped, so I could use another Mater. I'm kind of disappointed it didn't come with the poster, though. I thought it would, but oh well. Yep. That is, in fact, our good buddy Cave Mater. He does look really cool. I love the way Mater looks. McQueen is cool too, but Cave Mater is just elite in my opinion, with that ginormous rock tow hook. And in the show he actually has like a green vine as his towing hook. We got packaging flying around everywhere out here. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to do this 65 million years ago. But let's put Mater back there. But that means we have one more mini racer to unbox, number 5, like I said. So hopefully it's a good one. I really hope. It's got, I mean, I know it has to be one that we don't have, obviously, because we already got through the ones we do have. So let's see who it is. I'm hoping it's either a baby Quadratorchosaur or Spino Crankshaft-Rex. They're both good in my opinion. Yeah, too bad this wasn't a poster though. Oh, I see something. It's yellow. Wow, that is the baby Quadratorchosaur. In fact, wow, that looks great, actually. Yeah, this is definitely a nice one for sure. I can't wait let's go take a closer look at all these guys now. He's got a ginormous horn sticking out of his front, like an elephant tusk. Got a little tail, wow, and some spikes back there. That is insane. And of course, like I said, he was included as a color changers release, which I don't have. So maybe one day we'll compare him to this version, but that's really cool. Let's go take a closer, in-depth look at all of these mini racers now. Alright, so we got all of our mini racers out of their tiny little eggs there. That was a fun way to unbox them outside for sure. I had a lot of fun doing that. It's been a while since I've unboxed any kind of eggs, even Kinder eggs, so yeah, definitely a nice change of pace here for unboxings on the channel. But anyways, I believe all three of these ones are pretty well the same to their original counterparts, or original meaning the ones that were in the 2022 3-pack of mini racers, but we will compare them quickly. McQueen here, I would say if anything, a little bit duller with the paint, but honestly I can't see a big difference. He's just so well detailed though, either way. But yeah, there really is no difference that I can see. He's got his really funny looking ooga booga type, like dumbfounded caveman type expression there. The giant teeth on the top there. A big old giant forehead. Really funny. And I believe this whole top part is plastic, I think. The spoiler, I really like the spoiler. It's made of bamboo. Very prehistoric looking. And it's got some like little vines connecting it all together. Really cool, but it is a separate plastic piece. And you can kind of tell, like it is noticeable that it's plastic. A lot of nice brown mud detailing though. All around it, we got rocks for tires. Different base than the regular McQueen minis. Interesting. I think they changed it because Cave McQueen probably shouldn't have any, modern elements on the base there. But all of his windows and headlights and all that, all the modern elements that he would normally have are all covered up. Now, Mater is quite a bit more different though. His cave car version, Cave Mater, he's quite a bit different from the one in the 3-pack. I'm definitely noticing the coloring is way brighter on this one. You can definitely tell without a doubt. So I'm happy to have a replacement because this one, like I said, has a few tiny little nicks on his paint. And the spoiler was kind of bent. Or not the spoiler, but the tow hook. I don't know why. I don't know if it was supposed to be like that, but I doubt it. Why was it supposed to be bent? I don't know. But this is a really well detailed one as well. I think I like this one better, actually, than the McQueen. Just slightly. He's got a log for a bumper with some vines holding it on. His headlights are all covered up. Taillights covered up. Windows covered up. He's got a rock for an engine. Tiny little, slightly smaller, like large forehead, like McQueen has. And he looks like he's got some green mold growing on him, or some green ivy, and a big old boulder for a tow hook. Very clever there. Yeah, he looks pretty darn cool, I must say. I like the way Mater looks slightly more than McQueen, I think, just because I feel like he went in for the whole cave experience better. And he looks older anyway, so it just makes him look more prehistoric. Now the T-Rex here, and this is another one that's actually quite a bit different from the original counterpart. All the white on the belly and on the underjaw is all white instead of like where it used to be yellow, as you can see here. Definitely looks like more plasticky too. I don't know why. I don't think it is the same amount of plastic. The head is plastic and the tail is plastic. And the little arms and the wheels, of course, the base, of course. He's got tiny little spikes though. And yeah, other than the belly, I don't think there's much else different, that little coloring there. But nice to have a variant, of course. Cool spikes going all the way down. Each spike is a different shape. Got some brown spots. Big old wheel wells too. Giant tires. Weird that he has treads on his tires. Most of the other tires are just like rocks. And there is his tiny little T-Rex arms. Really cool. His neck is almost like an extension, like a crane or something. It's cool. Like it can really extend in the show. But his whole like head and his whole facial area all still looks very menacing, which is good. The top part of his jaw is like an actual car, as you can see. Nostrils as the headlights and the big old grill. Kind of like a nose in a way. A big old spike on his very front of his hood there. And his big old eyes there too. Actually, they're pretty small. But still, looks really cool. I like the T-Rex a lot. But I have already reviewed those guys, so now it's time for the good stuff. The Ankylosaurus. Now this guy, he's not even carified his name. I don't know why Pixar didn't carify the name at all, but this is actually what the real-life Ankylosaurus is called. And I remember this dinosaur a lot from Jurassic World. He got the big old wrecking ball tail. Very nice, hard rubber though, like a soft plastic, but hard for a rubber on the spikes as well. These little orange spikes. It's a nice texture though. I don't know if this is supposed to be a mouth or just like a dip in his nose, but at first I thought it was just like supposed to be a dip in his body line, but no, I think it is a mouth. That kind of changes how I look at him. That's kind of weird actually, but he's cute. Two little nostrils for kind of like a grill. Got like a little plastic visor, plastic eye inserts, as most minis have. I think all the minis have plastic eye inserts, except for maybe that other dino over there. Giant rock tires, a gray base this time. Interesting, most of them have had brown bases, except for the T-Rex. Very scaly too, like he looks kind of like a reptile. It's really, really well done. I'm loving this design. I hope he gets released, as well as like other of the big dinosaurs. I do hope they get released somehow. If not as a deluxe, because they don't have the deluxe line anymore, then maybe even just as a single, like scaled down, I guess. I'm never a big fan when they do stuff like that, but I'd be for it if it meant getting the dinosaur cars. I know we're getting the Pitstoposaurus soon, but of course he's small, so it makes sense as a single. But here is the baby Quadratorcosaur. I just love the name. At first I could not pronounce it. Luckily I've got the hand of it now. He's got 6 tires, 3 rows. Very nice. Brown, all like rusty. Tons of tiny little rock screws. Very scaly. Reminds me of a bumblebee because he's so heavy in the back and lighter in the front. He really does look like a piece of construction equipment. A giant horn on the nose. I love that. And like I was saying, I don't think he has plastic eye inserts, which might actually make him the first mini to not have plastic eyes. Technically, like, neither does a T-Rex. Actually, no, neither does Mater. What am I saying? But yeah, I think that those heads are plastic, so that doesn't really count. This guy, like, this is metal there, I think, at least. Huh. But he's got a big bumper. You can actually see his individual teeth. He looks very, very, I don't want to say it, but he looks very stupid. Like a very dumbfounded expression and everything. Very well detailed, though. Like, I think this could confuse a lot of people. Make them think you're getting, like, kinder quality toys in here. But they're actually not. They're actually full-on die-cast. They're just scaled down. It's really nice. Rubber tail, though. Very nice. Rubber spikes. I like all the rubber elements. I know it looks kind of like mix-mashed a bit. I don't know why. I've always liked rubber, though, on cars. I think it's fun when they add it. Like on Darla Vanderson for 2022. That was a rubber hat. That was cool. Nice little base. They're all copyrighted 2021, which is kind of weird. That was 2 years ago now. But I just love the dark brown decaling on here. Not decaling, but like the detailing, I guess. You can actually see his door outline too, which is weird because all these dinosaurs don't really have stuff like that. Door outlines and like handlebars, headlights. They're very prehistoric looking, of course. But anyways, I think this actually has to be my new favorite one. Maybe it's just a bit of recency bias, but still, I think he's really cool, the baby Quadratorcosaur, as well as McQueen and Mater and the T-Rex. They're all awesome too. I've already had them for a few months, so I think I'm a little more liking the baby Quadratorcosaur for now. And he is available as a color changer, so who knows, maybe the other ones, like the Ankylosaurus, Quadratorcosaur, and Mechaturbanatops, all those other ones, the Westphalanopus, hopefully they'll be released as well as like larger plastic type toys, kind of like the big old T-Rexes back there. Sorry, mini T-Rex, I hate you a little. But anyways, yeah, I think that's going to have to wrap up today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time on the Cars Garage.